Oh, nah. Y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man. Before I start my video, y'all already know what to do, bro. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share. You feel me? Let's build this page up. So at this point in time, I'm about 19. The story I'm finna give y'all is a wild one, so you gotta pay attention to it. Every detail. So I'm about 19, about 18 years old, right? I had just left from Burger King, right? I mean McDonald's. I used to work at McDonald's when I was in high school, and you know that's another story for itself, you feel me? So check me out, right? So I end up going to this grass cutting place. Now my BM, her cousin was a supervisor at that grass cutting place, so she really had got me on. And she was dating a Mexican dude at this time, and he was already, you feel me, like a supervisor or some shit up there, so he was already plugged in. So the plan was, okay, hey, you know, he need a job, and they're like, okay, well, then he can work with my husband. Bet. So I get up there. Now, when I first get to this job, I'm trash. Like, you would have thought, like, oh, bro, all we doing is cutting grass. Yeah, that's all we doing, but at the same time, it's more that come with that, though, you feel me? You don't just go out there, cut the grass and everything, be it. Nah, bro, it's levels to this. You understand what I'm saying? So when I first get out there, the first thing they do is they put me on the edger. Now, if you don't know what an edger is, that means you don't cut your grass. If you don't edge the edges going around, you know, like your driveway and everything, you don't know what an edger is, bro. You don't really cut your grass. I'm just saying. Right? So an edger basically like this blade, bro, and it's like a thing that you hold, and the blade just be spinning. You put it in between a crack in the grass, and then you go down, and it just makes it a very, very fine line for your edge. So they're like, boom, give me the edger. But both of them Mexican, you feel me? And like I told y'all in previous videos, it's not really a lot of Mexicans in Louisiana. If you see Mexicans in Louisiana, they own visa. They is not trying to stay in Louisiana. The farther down south you go, Mexicans getting robbed daily. Because you know Mexicans, they carry that money, you feel me? They ain't trying to do on no card or none of that shit. You get your ass robbed down south, you feel me? Louisiana, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, they catch you coming out the bank, and it's gonna be over with for you. I'm telling y'all now, bro, what I know. So check me out. So they ain't really explaining shit to me because they don't really fuck with me like that. And there wasn't no race thing. It was just the fact that I wasn't Mexican. So they ain't got time to be trying to speak English to me and explain everything. So I'm doing it, but I ain't doing it right. And I'm not knowing that I'm not doing it right. So they literally having to come behind me with the weed eater, you feel me? And do it with the weed eater. And it was this guy named Pedro. Pedro was, I think that's how you say his name, Pedro. Pedro was a bigger set Mexican, and then I forgot Kinfolk name, who was the supervisor, right? I'm gonna just call him M. So first day, M buy me food, so I'm like, I appreciate that, right? As time started to go on, I'm slowly getting it. I'm slowly getting the pace that you gotta have, you feel me? Like, they out in this, and it was summertime when I first started. They out in this motherfucker with long sleeve shirts on, jeans, a mask, glass. I'm like, that's too hot for all that, bro. You feel me? But I got accustomed to it real quick, right? I just wanted to give y'all the first layer of how I got in this job. Now, when I got there, I was hot-headed. Real hot-headed. But at the same time, I didn't just crash out. See, it's a difference. You could be hot-headed and you could crash out, or you could be hot-headed and not crash out. You see what I'm saying? So I was real hot-headed, but I knew when to crash out. I knew when, oh, this is my moment right here. I'm crashing out. I knew it. It was a lot of older guys up there, and they thought just because I was young, they was going to be able to talk to me any type of way and handle me any type of way. But like I said, when I was in middle school, all that shit had built me for this right here, you feel me? All the fights, the jump-ins, in high school, all the fights, like that shit built me for this right here. So I'm like, hold on, bro, like, y'all got the game messed up, you feel me? Like, don't do that. Nah, don't do that, you feel me? Now, it was a couple of dudes who gravitated to me. Anywhere you go, it's going to be people that gravitate to you. Like-minded people. It's always going to be like-minded people that be like, hey, bro, come over here real quick. They going to lace your boots. You feel me? When I say lace your boots, that just mean like they gonna let you know what and what not to do at work, who and who not to talk to. You feel me? They going to lace your boots. They going to make sure you right. So that way you don't run into these problems anymore, right? They giving you the game. So I end up getting the game from, damn, I forgot his name too. It's been so long. I ain't gonna lie though. White boy, cool than the motherfucker. He was cool, and like he was the type of dude was like he was low key about the stuff that he did, because I ain't found out till later on what was really going on. You feel what I'm saying? So once I got my boots laced and I started to, you know what I'm saying, build respect for myself and for peers around me, for the ones I wanted to respect. One day they was like, hey, I need you, kinfolk over here, and it was another dude. It was 3 of us. I need y'all to go to this spot. I need y'all to cut these bushes. Now, at this point in time, I never trimmed any type of bush, right? But at the same time, you gotta go through something for you to learn something. You feel me? That's just how the game goes. You gotta go through something for you to learn something. And this was my learning something. So I get over there, and the dude who's supposed to be like running the crew, he like, all right, look, bro, here go the edges. I mean, not the edges. The ones you cut the bushes, the trimmers. He like, here go the trimmers. Well, he was like, I'm about to go to the truck real quick and handle something, and y'all just trim around the building. I'll be back. I'm like, all right, whatever. I threw my headphones on. You feel me? And I went and did me. I went and did Key. Oh. It was at probably like the 3rd or 4th bush that I did where I realized, like, okay, you cutting them way too low, right? I'm talking about, like, you ever seen a bush and you know how it's like green, but when you cut something off, you can start seeing the inside, like the sticks. Bro, I'm talking about, I'm going so deep into this bush, that's all you see is just the sticks. So I'm like, damn, what can forget, bro? Because I know I'm messing this up. I go over there, and he's sleeping in the truck. Now, I had found that real disrespectful because we out here in the sun, me and this other dude, while you in the truck sleeping. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all, you feel me? And so I'm like, I got to look at him, I'm like, he looked like he's sleeping, he looked like he high on something, right? Now, at this point in time, I ain't know nothing about the dope. I'm about 18. So I'm like, damn, folks sleeping shit. The other dude, he's somewhere else. I'm like, fuck, I just finished cutting the bushes. So the people on the inside end up calling my job. And was like, hey, bro, this black dude out here messing up the bushes. Like, what's going on, bro? They end up calling old boy who's supposed to be the supervisor. And at this time, like I said, I'm 18. He's probably like 23, 24, 25, somewhere in that ballpark. They call him. All of a sudden, he wake up. Get my beard because it was looking a little nappy. I ain't gonna lie to you. He wake up, and when he come over there while I'm at, he like, bro, man, come on, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, what am I doing, bro? What are you doing? Why are you sleeping in the truck? He's, man, damn, bro, they didn't call me, say you messed up the bushes, bro. I said, bro, if you was out here supervising, the bushes wouldn't have got messed up. So he kind of popping off, but like I'm looking at him, and in my mind, I'm like, this was the hot-headedness. I'm like, bro, I really still off on you right now, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you was up and you want to sleep, none of this would be going on. So the other crew come out there while we was still out there. All right. The white boy I told y'all about who cool as fuck, he had a Mexican partner. He was cool than a bitch, you feel me? And it was another dude, or 2 more dudes. They came out, seen it, was like, hey, who did these bushes? I was like, I did it, bro. I did the bushes. Now I'm mad because, like, I'm like, bro, like, y'all already know the bushes got messed up. Why you want to ask who messed the bushes up? You feel me? Because now I feel like y'all trying to play on my name. Like as soon as I turn around or y'all get back to y'all, bro, y'all, look, I took pictures of it, bro. You sit up there, woo. I never liked it that. Like, I never liked that shit. Used to always just irk me. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I did, bro. Okay, I did what? And they like, all right, bro, calm down, bro. Damn, we gonna fix it. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. So the next day I go into work. The same dude who was out there with me who was asleep, he sleep again. But now, like, I see, like, little picks on his face and little scratch marks on his face and shit, right? I always been a observer, right? I observe everything that's going on. You wouldn't even know I'm observing, though. I overhear a couple people talking like, hey, bro, you know, the supervisor dude, his name was D. I'm gonna just call him D. Hey, bro, you know, D had got caught on that ice. He was like, well, yeah, bro, they finding him right now, bro. He was in the office sleep trying to do his paperwork, and they told him it was the last strike because they knew he was on that ice, right? So I'm like, damn, what is ice? Ice. And I overheard them as they kept talking. It was like, man, that's that he said something, and it registered in my mind like, oh, that's meth. Oh shit. Folk on meth, what the fuck? So I'm like, damn, okay, that crazy, right? He ended up getting fired. Boom. I ended up working with the white boy, and he taught me how to cut the bushes. Now, when he taught me how to cut the bushes, I'm starting to notice he got traits like OD, right? So I'm like, does he do it too? One day he asked me, hey, you smoke? I'm like, shit. What you talking about? Right? What you talking about? He like, you smoke that gas? I was like, yeah, shit. I ain't tripping off for saying I smoked the gas, because I ain't even getting no drug test to come off in this motherfucker, you feel me? They wasn't drug testing you unless you just really fucked up. So I'm like, yeah, I smoke gas. He was like, okay, boom, roll this up. Boom. I'm like, bet. And it was just me and him in the truck. We was going to go do a job. I'm like, bet. So now I'm you know what I'm saying, breaking the roller down, rolling up. Woo, woo. He was like, you be on that Schmiegel? I'm like, Schmiegel. What the fuck is Schmiegel? He was like, oh, you don't know what that Schmiegel is? I was like, nah. He was like, oh, all right. He was like, you ain't never heard of glass? I'm like, glass? Nah, I don't know what you talking about, bro. He was like, all right, don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. So we roll up, boom, I smoke and shit. Me and him started to get real close. Like, I used to go to his house and kick it, right? He used to stay in Bossier. So I used to go, like, right when we get off work, I go right to his house. And he used to stay at Shady Grove in Bossier. If you know, you know. So we go over there and kick it. That's when I'm finding out what the fuck Schmiegel is. What glass is. And it's just the same thing. Methamphetamines. He was a functioning addict, though. He was a functioning addict. You wouldn't have never known he was on it. Kind of. Because once I started paying attention to him, I'm noticing folk moving fast as hell one day, and another day he ain't. I was like, all right. They ended up firing him too one day. So they start firing people left and right. In comes Puerto Rican J. Now, Puerto Rican J was a real quiet dude. Bald head, Puerto Rican dude. Looked like he could have been black, but you know how it go. I'm noticing him, right? He's speaking that Spanish shit. Always got his little shades on. He thought he was fly as hell, though. One day, bro, I'm going into work, and it's raining a little bit. I see Puerto Rican J walking. He seen me. He didn't even try to flag me down there. He just seen me driving by. I double back. Boom, I picked him up. I'm like, bro, come on, hop in. He was like, man, appreciate that. He was like, you smoke? I was like, hell yeah. He was like, hit this before we get into work. Bet. Now, at this point in time, I ain't know him like that. And I had one already pre-rolled in the car. You feel me? But I ain't pull it out. Because I'm like, I'm going to just enjoy his real quick till I get to know him a little bit better. Then I'll pull out my gas. So, on this day right here, we didn't work together. I dropped him off, and he said, hey, you think you can drop me back off at the house when you get back from work? I was like, bet. So he waited on me because he was there before I got there. I get there, he hopped in the truck. He hopped in my car. He had another one, right? So that's when I pulled out mine. Boom. I went to Puerto Rican J house and we sat there for about like 2 hours smoking and just talking. You feel me? I'm starting to peep game on him. He peeping game on me and shit. We just kicking it, vibing. Puerto Rican J was a cool dude. You feel me? Real cool. He was a cool lad dude. But when it came down to his old lady, he was different, bro. Right? Because he was talking to her like hella crazy, yelling at her, calling all types of names and whatnot. And I'm just sitting there, and she was a white girl now. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, damn, that's how you do your old lady? Like, I ain't never been raised like that, you feel me? I ain't never in my life been raised like that, Puerto Rican J. What the fuck? So he like, she not just playing. You is not playing. You is not playing right now, bro. You dead ass. So we still kicking it, woo. So I end up dipping. Every day after work, I'll drop Puerto Rican J off and we'll smoke. And on top of that, every day I used to drop him off, we used to smoke. And on top of that, he just became like real locked in with me, you feel me? Me and Puerto Rican J had locked in. He started like showing me different things, you know, talking about his culture and whatnot, what he was doing out here in Louisiana, like all types of stuff, right? So me and him, you know, we began to get a little close. Me and old Puerto Rican J. One day, we had to go to Grambling State University. Now, when we went out to Grambling State, we used to go out there twice a month, maybe. All the college kids would be out there fucking with us, right? I done learned a lot from being out there in Grambling State. Grambling State is a predominantly black university. Alright? Alright. So one day, bro, we out there cooling, right? Now, me and Jay locked in. We had gotten the truck. Because I used to drive, right? So I used to drive. And I dictated who got in my truck. Like, Jay, come on. White boy. Nah, he had got fired at that point. Nah, white boy wasn't there. Was he there? No, I don't think he was there. So it was me, Puerto Rican J. I think it was like 2 more dudes who smoked. So we're like, bro, y'all come on, get in the truck. When we pulled out, I'll meet y'all down there in Grambling, you feel me? Hit it. We smoking. Boom, we smoking. Talking about, man got the fucking truck lifted in that bitch, you feel me? But we also had spray. Now, we weren't dumb like we were just gonna smoke in a work truck and then have it just funky, you feel me? Had some spray or whatnot. We get down there, bro, and I'm in the bushes, right? I'm doing something in the bushes or whatever, you feel me? And Jay come over there, and he like, hey, bro, you want to hit this? I'm like, nah, not right now, bro, not right now, you know what I'm saying? We got some people right here. I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, like as far as college students. And some administration right here, bro. Like, nah, put that away. He like, pussy, you pussy. But I don't care about that, boy. Put that up, boy. You tripping. It's a time and place for everything, you feel me? So he go over there and he asks other people. And they telling him the same thing, like, nah, bro, you don't see them people right there, bro? You tripping. Pussy. So in our mind, we like, oh, he just, you know what I'm saying? He just got him a little L. He about to light up, you feel me? No. Puerto Rican J had a big glass bone. He pulled that motherfucker out of his backpack, loaded up the pipe, right, and started hitting it in the open. So I'm like, no. Kinfolk cutting up to the fullest. And he steady talking about how he don't care. So I'm like, bro, like, what type of time is Puerto Rican J on? Like, you feel me? Like, you trying to get everybody hemmed up. We all got some on us, you feel me? We end up going back to the yard. Now, when we go back to the yard, it was already late, so it wasn't no administration there. The next day, somebody had left a sack, bro, probably like a little dime sack, a little 15 sack, in the seat In the truck that I was driving, it was 4 of us in that bed. First thing come out, cause I just picked up Puerto Rican J. We smoked. I had the Rello pack with half of an L tucked in my sock, like on the side of my sock, right? So I picked up Puerto Rican J. We smoked. I got half an L in my sock in the Rello pack. Soon as we go through the door, boss man like, hey y'all, we got a meeting. A meeting? What the fuck happened? I got 2 things to say. One, whose is this? Now he holding up the sack. I'm like, oh, I know you lying right now. He said, I know ain't nobody gonna admit to it. That's okay though. He said, because I know it was 4 of y'all in the truck. And Key, I know you was driving it. So can't nobody sit up here and tell me they don't know whose stuff this is. I'm like, oh my God, hold on, wait a minute. Please nobody fold. Please nobody fold. He ain't got nothing on nobody, you feel me? He like, I think I know who it was. So we all looking around. He say, Jay, come here. So Jay go over there, right? He say, empty out your backpack. So Jay say, I'm not emptying out my backpack. Now the dudes who own this grass cutting place was big as hell. Like they worked out every day. I'm talking about swole, bro. Folk go take it backpack, open it up. Where he pull out the bone. He pulls out the bone from the backpack, bro. And I'm like, why you still got that? You know what? You fired. I'm fired. So Jay going off. I'm like, bro, chill out for he body slam your little ass in here, boy. You feel me? He like, and I bet it was your sack too. You sitting up here risking and jeopardizing everybody else treat you because you wants to get hot. He say, and so as Jay walking off, he looking at her, he's like, yeah, I got a call from Grambling yesterday saying that Jay pulled out a bone and was hitting it out this same backpack. He said, I knew he would have still brought it. So in my mind, I'm like, no. I was like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, right? I'm still clutching the L in the Rello pack in my sock. So in my mind, I'm like, ooh, please don't come over here with no bullshit, fool. Don't come over here asking nobody else no questions. You found out who was the mole. Like, come on, bro. Like, just leave it at that, right? So he like, I was thinking about doing drug tests on y'all. But since I found him with this bone, I'm going to leave it alone. But he said, but the next time, bro, if I ever catch any drugs in any of my trucks, everybody getting a drug test, and if you fail it, you're getting fired. So I'm like, damn, man. So you already know once the meeting adjourned, politicking started at its finest. Hey, Kia, wasn't that your homeboy, Jay? Nah, bro, don't put me in there, bro. Nah, bro. I was seeing you pick him up every day from work. Nah, bro, don't put me in there, bro. I don't know nothing about that, bro. Nah, you know something about it, bro. Hey, bro, don't put me in there, bro. Why you putting my name in there, bro? Like, ain't nobody ask you to say nothing. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers start gossiping and shit. So they like, all right, bro. Well, your homeboy gone now. Hopefully ain't no more drugs found in the trucks and whatnot. Wop. I'm like, bro, you act like you innocent or something. You feel me? Like, don't do that, bro. You really dry snitching right now, bro. You really putting my name in the surface, bro, so motherfuckers start looking at me. You dry snitching right now, kinfolk. Don't act like you wasn't hitting it with us. You feel me? Like, you wasn't just, like, come on, bro, you blowing on gas with us, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do it, because I wouldn't do you like that, bro. But y'all already know how it is, bro. Some motherfuckers, they just ain't cut the same way you cut. You feel me? Some, like I say, some dudes gangsters, some dudes ain't gangsters. Some dudes street dudes, some dudes ain't street dudes. Some people lawyers, some people ain't lawyers. Some people ain't athletes. Some people ain't charmers. Ladies, men. That's just how it go. Ain't everybody cut from the same cloth you was cut from. You feel me? Everybody different. So after all that ended up happening and the little politicking was adjourned, I go kick it with Jay. He like, fucking pussies, man. I can't believe it. I said, bro, why you had that in your backpack, bro? When nobody said nothing to me. We told you yesterday, bro. Chill, bro. And you steady pulled it out and you still hit it, bro. Why you lost your job, bro? So we get to talking and whatnot. I know somebody said something about me. Look, bro, I'm not getting into that, bro. I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. Let's just smoke, bro. He laughed it off. I'm dead ass, though. Like, don't ask me if somebody said something about you, bro. Like, I'm supposed to be like a informant for you or something. You feel me? Like, shit, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm not on no gossip and shit. Like, I'm not finna gossip with you about some shit another dude said. Like, either you was there or you wasn't. Now, if you was like like I said, me and Jay was getting close, but he wasn't my partner. You feel me? He was just a dude I used to go smoke with and kick it with. If you was my partner and nigga was talking about you, we're gonna have to address it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody I wouldn't sit up here and gossip with that nigga about you and then double back and then tell you what he said when I was sitting there gossiping with him. You feel me? We don't rock like that over here, bro. Like, at all. So, we get to smoking and whatnot. Woo, smoking. And then, as all this going on, him and his girl get into it. Now, him and his girl get into it, bro, because he lost that job. When he lost that job, that's when I seen the real Puerto Rican come out of Puerto Rican J. Flashes out. Boom. Now, in my mind, I'm like, bro, don't put your hands on it. You feel me? Like, don't put your hands on it, bro. But, like, he throwing shit, so you might as well say he put his hands on her. Then the mama and the daddy came out because he was staying with her people. They all came out, started flashing out on Jay. Get what I did? Got right in my car. Peeled off on his ass. After that, I ain't never seen Puerto Rican J again. But Puerto Rican J was a cool dude. He just had his issues, you know? Especially with the whole listening part. I thought it was pretty wild. He go and pull out a whole glass bone from his backpack as if nobody could see that. Mind blowing. I learned something from Puerto Rican J too. Sometimes, bro, you gotta watch the people you around. Because what would have happened if I hit that with Puerto Rican J? The people call and then they like, hey, the black dude and the Puerto Rican dude, I seen him. I get to work that next day, I'm fired. All because I'm sitting up here kicking it with Puerto Rican J. I'm sitting up here smoking this. You know what I'm saying? I knew better. If you knew better, you would do better. Right? Right? I knew better. I knew not to do that. But what if I did? Would have lost my job right then and there. Boom. I already had 2 kids at that time. Now I'm taking food from my kids' mouth. All over one decision. All because me and him was cool and we kicked it. One decision. Change everything. Oh, Puerto Rican J. Ta! But look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Whoa, now.